It all began when my grandson asked me, he said, "Grandpa, what did you do in the Army?" And I got to thinking about it. Well, what did I do? I was in the most offbeat, oddball, screwed up unit that the Army has ever manufactured. Seems as though every war has to have at least one totally idiotic unit, and I was in it in Korea. It was called SCARWAF. That's an acronym that the Army uses for everything, and it means Special Category Army Reassigned with Air Force. In other words, they used drafted Army troops and sent them to the Air Force. The Army lost track of them, the Air Force didn't want them, and nobody ever heard of us. There was only 5 battalions ever organized. In 1950, they were disbanded in 1955, and it's hard to find any record at all of such unit. But since my grandson had asked me that question, I decided to write a book, and here it is. The title of it is SCARWAF, and it tells the story of a half dozen of us who were drafted together, went from induction to basic training, through basic training to Korea, and finally came back and scattered. And once the organization was disbanded, we never had a reunion. We never saw each other again. Only 2 or 3 of us ran onto each other. And it's a forgotten unit in a forgotten war. I was trying to figure out how to properly describe this book, so I put together a slideshow of photos that I had from it. And every photo in there refers to something in the book. I only have 2 pictures of me, which were taken while I was in the Army. And I'm in this one here on the front cover and the back cover. That's the only 2 pictures I have of me in the Army. If you'd like to read this book, it's on Amazon. It's easy to find if you just search for SCARWAF dash Jim Foreman, and it'll pop right up. And I'll put a link on the description of this in this video.